Welcome to more Gran Turismo Sport Closed Beta Specialtatin. Again, I'm racing with some more elite drivers around Dragon Trail Seaside. So I'm sure that'll make for elite levels of racing around this here track with these here drivers. And I get a nice run off the start there and already am making a move for possibly a podium. So that's pretty kind of big and cool. And holy snakies, only one driver dive bombed and that driver actually went ghost. That's the only time I've ever actually gotten through that first turn clean. It feels good racing with clean drivers, folks. That's for sure. And as of now, I actually got through that turn clean too with a car on my inside there. So this is going pretty good, folks, if you ask me, that's for sure. Second and first are already pretty far up there, but again, I can't keep up with all the elite drivers, that's for sure. If I ever end up winning one of these races with the elite drivers, then, well, I think that'll be the day that I have a wheel. That would be, oh, well. Well, as I say that, I move up yet another position, but yeah, I think the only way I could possibly even attempt to compete with the best of the elites is if I ever get a fancy wheel, but I don't know, maybe at some point in the long future from now, but as of now, I can't complain too much because I'm actually doing pretty good with just a regular controller around this track. Again, I'd say wheel and controller has differing circumstances on different tracks, but around this track, I think I'm doing perfectly fine with a controller. I don't know if there's been in-depth tests yet of wheel versus controller in GT Sport closed beta, but I know for GT6, a wheel was definitely preferred in almost every situation, but it seems to be pretty even as far as I can tell between wheel and controller. I'm with a controller using automatic transmission, and well, I'm me, and I'm doing this good in the eye of the beholder, I guess. So I guess I'll take it. But anyway, I'm looking alright there, folks. I'm not really too far off the leaders, and I'm not really too far off, well, really, I guess, again, I will hold a position. I'm not really too far off any one position in particular, because I'm actually still unfair. 2 off of the top position really ain't that bad, folks. And as of now, though, they are definitely trying to make sure I don't stay in that fair position for too much longer. But, again, the drivers are actually racing clean, so if you're going to race clean and you actually are faster, I'll let you by. I'll respect the clean drivers there. So yeah, I was aware I wasn't going to take that turn to miss, so I'll try to get back to those spots, but actually that's doable because it's pack racing that is clean. It's so beautiful, folks. It's so beautiful, clean pack racing with drivers that know what they're doing all the time. That's just, yeah. It's cool, folks. It's cool. I'll say this. GT Sport Closed Beta is the only game that I know of that has a system that like links you up with drivers around about your skill level. Unless you join an actual league of your own that has drivers around your skill level. This is the only game that does it randomly. Randomly, with doing this good a job, is better than I ever could have thought, folks. Wherever I do end up finishing in this race, I'll still consider it a win because, well, again, I went to the back of this whole gaggle of cars racing. I'm already back up to the second to top car of this pack. So, I mean, that's pretty cool to see it ebb and flow and all that, depending on who makes a mistake and who's around about that driver who made a mistake has to change their line, which then helps the drivers who could end up being behind them, who end up getting ahead of them. So all of this craziness that honestly I never had a chance to experience more than, well, I was in GT Planet karting, but, well, karts. Karts are a whole heck of a heap different than Corvettes. That's for sure, folks. That's for sure. The kart racing definitely did help me learn how to race clean better, and really the extremely fun endurance league was clean also, but the clean with dirty drivers is probably dirty compared to these drivers. So Yeah, but I can't really complain too much again because, again, I'm still actually in 5th. But I might be able to get into 4th because it looks like I am taking these chicanes a little bit faster, though. But again, there's not too much racing left, but there's enough where I think I could get up to 4th with this current speed I'm at now. But just because I can catch 4th doesn't necessarily mean I can pass 4th, but we'll just have to see again, folks. And again, just because I'm in 5th doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to finish in 5th either. I could get caught by other drivers, so I could do better, I could do worse. But one thing is for sure, folks, whatever ends up happening, better or worse, there's only a lap of it left. So somebody's going to end up making it better or worse. The time to do it would definitely be now, and I'm going to try my best to make it better. 4th is right there for the taking, though, so I think I can catch up to 4th from pure speed. That would be nice if 4th could make a mistake for me, but I might be to catch him with my actual speed in general. But catching and passing, again, are different, so we'll see if I can end up getting a pass done, but not quite there, though. And actually, another car is trying to get a pass done on me, but honestly, that's not really all that bad of a situation because he got it done not in a turn. He actually got it done on a straightaway, so that didn't really slow either of us down. So really, 4th is still there enough to where it could still be a battle. But again, I have to pass 5th to get to 4th, so take it one position at a time. And as long as I do that, it could still be a pretty cotton-picking good result. But I'm sure that driver behind me is thinking the exact same thing right now, so we'll just have to see, folks. We'll just have to see. I think that is definitely the slogan for these races, but that is definitely true, folks. Seeing is believing, and as of now, I think I'm believing that I can be fast enough to keep the position I am, if not more, and I take those chicanes with better speed than I usually do. And look at that, folks. I actually am gaining a little bit there on 5th place, and actually a lot of bit, really. That's a heck of a heap of a run, but let's see if I can end up getting something done, folks. I go in deep there, and I'll get a good run off, but let's see if I can end up getting a pass done in time. I definitely have the drafting there, but he has the drafting too. But I can't complain too much there. I got a heck of a heap of a run, a better run than I really ever thought, and I actually end up getting 6th again with a whole heck of elite drivers. So I really can't complain. 6th place among drivers who could probably win any given race in, say, Gran Turismo 6 quick matches is pretty good. I'll take that again, folks. And this has been more good racing and good fun, folks. And I hope you all have enjoyed these Specialtatin. And, well, I'll say this. There's going to be more than the more that there's been recently in the future. Because, well, I'm going to be on summer vacation quicker than lickety split from college. So that'll mean more racing, more Specialtatin, and more fun, folks. And that's more for y'all to see, and that's more of a good thing. That's for sure, folks. That's for sure. Yeehaw!